Give me a sec, peeps. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Bear with your boy. Bear with your boy McKench. My name McKench. Why did two people duck out, man? I'm the invisible man. Alright. Fucking greatness. Ah, goodness gracious. First boy in here. Hey, Putin did it. Not sure what, but he did it. I don't want to fully hate about Russia too much, but there's not much we really know about Russia. You know how they are. What we know of them, we know from here. What they know of us, they know from here. Or sorry, their media. Nothing is either good or evil. Thinking makes it so. Where are the other two people that came in? They ducked. Fucking hell, man. I don't even level up nearly enough for this. Let's see. This is a story critical mission. Shit. I might just go and do some other missions while I... And how fares His Excellency Mackenzie-sama, man? All good, man. All good. I have my tea ready. Awesome. Awesome, Sergeant. I need to start drinking tea again. I have coffee in the morning and then I have chamomile at night because I have to avoid things with caffeine, right? From when I have my insomnia and stuff. I just want to have that liberation where I can just drink tea at like 1 AM in the morning and just be like, cool. That chai, yeah, man. Yeah, dog. That chai. Win the battle. You got brandy at that tea? Nah, man, that's haram, man. I'm Muslim, so I can't drink that brandy, man. Pour it over a gaping wound. Absolutely. But just in it? Nah. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? Rubbly ruins. Yeah, let's go here. Brandy. Nah, I am Muslim too. I think Rick said that. Yeah. Yang is hardcore when it comes to his brandy spiked tea. Shit, man. At least he's not alcoholic like Poplan. Do you remember Poplan got depressed? Poplan, do you know, of every character in LOTGH, the most surprising thing was the way Poplan reacted to the demise of you-know-who. The Poplan went off the wagon. That guy just went off the wagon. Fucking stubble, fucking 20 bottles under his bed and shit, man. The happiest guy, the comedian, is the one that grieves the most, man. How beautiful is that? Poplan, man. I hope they get Poplan right, man.
I'll do my best.
Crikey. Oh man, my dual shot is fucking low, man. Poplan has a rough patch with alcohol and women. Yeah, Poplan didn't get popped, which is good. Elite sorcerer's ring, nice. Well, that was easy. What levels was I? I was way over level for that. Alright. Poplan, man. I grew to like that guy. I literally grew to like that guy. When he was just that guy that would go out on those skirmishes, right? In the battles, like flying around, being like fucking pilot and shit. Then when we got to know him a bit, the banter, the jokes that he had, that was awesome. Poplan. Always taking little digs at Union. Alright, who do we give? Where the elite sorcerers, there it is. So shit now. Fuck. Ruenthal and Mittermeier drink so much yet they're never drunk. That's, yeah, but they're connoisseurs, man. They're connoisseurs of that shit. They sit around drinking for the actual taste of the alcohol. The average person drinks just to get the edge off, right? But these guys drink for like taste. Like I bet in between all those conversations they're talking about spirit trivia and, you know, like beer trivia. Chaotic great sword. Let's go quests. Ruenthal and Mittermeier, Dons. See, every character has such great arcs in there. You think they'll even be able to start a thread of Ruenthal and Mittermeier in this season? Not to say that it was that prominent in this season, maybe second onwards, right? But still, you think they're even gonna be able to give the fucking credit and due to that thread, man? Fine vintage from the year 410. Win the battle. Auntie Martha. Recommended level. 25 they say. Oh no, they mean recommended level for my fucking thing, man. Flip's sake, man. They really lock your ass stuff if you don't want to choose not to do it. Recommended level. Fuck. Hmm, 60. I love Reinhardt's outfit at the end of episode 2. Same. It doesn't look too like, you know what I mean, of its time, like Germanic, right? Like historical, right? It looks like that, but it looks like some Japanese guy decided, you know what, we're gonna add some more belts to it, we're gonna add some more buttons to it, we're gonna make it look like a Japanese and shit. I thought it was like Skull Lionheart or some shit from Final Fantasy 8. He looked fucking badass in that though. I ain't got fucking corn syrup. Corn syrup for breakfast. Where my dogs at, man? There's 4 of you in here, man. None of you chatting, man. What's going on? If I was in Bellends like Sun Wukong and fucking D4A and for now, you'd be like tripping over yourselves. Like the chat would just be going like, quick. Here we go. Corn syrup. Fuck, I don't have it. Only the best for the Vice Commander in Chief Lowengrub. Yeah. Reinhard. You think they'll ever do something like an anime original LOTGH spin-off or something? You think they'll ever decide to do it? IG would be so bold as to do something that diverges from the book or goes beyond or something. I can see them doing it, man. Lord Grum. Shit, man. We need Rubinsky, man. We need Rubinsky this season as well. At least lay the seeds of Rubinsky. Corn syrup. Where'd I fucking get that shit? Alright, I have to go to my man. Cooks the damn food. Here he is, a melon.
Are you ready to order?
Damn straight. Milkmaid's Delight.
Take your time.
There, country corn syrup. Fuck. Country corn syrup. I need 1 loony corn and 1 fresh milk. How do I get that? Fresh milk. Man, we need some Oba style action next episode. Such a good that's the thing. They won't be able to do these characters justice. Like whether or not they adapt the first book and second book, you say all like talk about the adaptation all you want, but they're gonna make some cuts. 12 episodes ain't enough for one book, and then 12 episodes for another book. It's just, oh man, I like it. I like where it'll go. People won't miss them because most people watching it probably won't have seen the 110 episode OVA. acquired in. Here we go. Pinwheel Flats, Fathomless Forest, Fertile Farm, Flourishing Farm. What is this? Fathomless Forest. Okay. Every day. Oh, Sleepy Ranch has some. Let's go to the ranch.
Take your time.
We got some fucking dude.
See ya.
We got some dude. Some milk. I forgot about I got a fucking ranch.
So...
Give me something, man. Fuck, what's the point in having a ranch when they don't give me milk? Fuck, idiots. Where's Godslayer, the great Anna Rose cross Kirky Eyes debate must continue? I don't know, man. He'll pop up though. He'll pop up as soon as Anna Rose appears in what's it called? The new series. Let's go to some fucking facilities. Sleepy Ranch, there we go. Will I get anything good out of this? No milk, no nothing. Fuck, let's go. Let's go Cloud Core. Greatness. Sergeant, where you at, man? Where my boys at, man? Let's talk about shit. What's on your mind, man? Studies, exams. Actually, people come to these to not talk about their troubles. Your subject in this, your subjects, well, they're beginners. They're all beginners right now. Bellans are beginners. Fresh milk I need. Where am I gonna get that shit? I have holidays, nice, fucking nice, man. It's good to just chill, man. Fucking marathons and gym and all that shit. It's good to be healthy, you know, when it counts. Like, it's good to maintain your health, man, but chilling is the way, man, honestly. There'll come a time in your life, so some people much earlier. If you're an old soul, right, I consider myself a kind of an old soul. I'm much older in my head than I am in my body, even though I love anime and stuff. It's always competing with that side of, you know, embracing an adulthood or your, you know, embracing your youth. Just chill, man. Just fucking chill, man. The world's too stressed. The world moves so fast. We're always running from place to place. We barely get time to like sit down and just think, man. Saltine, what was that depressing movie we saw a few nights ago? Great stuff. What depressing movie? Oh, Salgin. You mean? Oh. Coral. I need some milk, man. Fuck. Got milk. Where's the milk? cough sweet. Oh, goodness gracious. Good egg. Clear crystal. Crybaby onions, nice. Grave of the Fireflies, shit. Oh, do you mean grave? Oh shit, yeah, were you crying? You must have cried, man. You ain't got no soul, you ain't got no heart if you weren't crying that shit. I need some fresh fucking milk. Where does a guy get fresh milk in these pots? That film was depressing as fuck, man. What was I saying? Grave of the Fireflies. Crybaby onions. Swirly apple. The horrors of war perfectly portrayed. Man, Seta and Setsuko. Is that her name, Setsuko? That moment where he takes a little boiled sweet, he mixes it around in some water and feeds it to her, man. That's survival, man. Like this, there's so many moments of that film. I won't watch it again. I only seen it once in my life. It's so depressing. I don't want to go back and watch it. Legit.
Watch your back.
It's that the best film you'll only watch once kind of situation. Oh, Megalo Box has a GOAT moment like A&J. Yeah, I wanted to have characterization as well. People forget that A&J wasn't about boxing matches and edge and stuff. It was about development of this guy, man. There, I got it. Fucking bottle of fresh milk, you fucking bellends. That's what you get. Yeah, not only references. It's too reliant on the references, the baked in the crowd that they think will be watching this. References aren't enough. You got to do your own thing, man. This is not even an adaptation. So you can't just be a derivative. Like I say, I don't like this idea of derivative shows. You can be an adaptation or something inspired by something, but you can still be derivative of the original product, right? I don't like that. Do your own thing, man. Come up with some creativity and originality. Don't rely on the fanboyism of the baked in crowd and shit, you know. They had the Namidabashi bridge imagery. They had their Dampe 1-for-1, like, you know, and Junk Dog is like Joe but not Joe, you know. Speaking of Godslayer, just left comment on my video 5 minutes. He just left a comment. Where's he at, man? Where's he at? Where's he at? My fucking throne. He ain't king yet. The little shit ain't king yet. Speaking. Level up my fucking kingdom. Why can't I level up my kingdom, for fuck's sake? Influence increase, 150,000. I got 501,000. No, hold on. 150,000. I got 501,000. How the fuck do I do this? Kingdom of level 2 or more. What am I missing here? 25 or more citizens. Okay. I haven't met that requirement. Ah, fuck's sake, man. What is this? Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Nua Sansuchi is a lot more grandiose in this adaptation. We'll see though. It's only the animation that's convincing you of that. The animation, the pretty colors and animation.
Are you ready to order?
We're probably gonna spend less time here than the original. Now I need Lunicorn. Pinwheel Flats, Fathomless Forest, Fertile Farm. Flourishing
Take your
farm.
time. See ya.
I need to raise my farm up. Fucking bullshit. Verdant farm there. Monokoi. There, what's this? Hey Nandi, what up man? What up Nandus? Kaiser Friedrich, OP. This game is long, eh? Not too long. It's not the long. It's not like a Persona long. I'm probably story wise, if I can just breeze through it in the next couple of hours. I'm just trying to do some side stuff, level up and stuff, because there's some optional thing that sounds optional, but it's not optional because you have to do it to get through story parts, and I'm under level for it. Fuck yeah, I can't do anything, man. For goodness sake, man. I gotta go to the fucking forest. Fathomless Forest, where is it? Let me look at the big map. Fathomless Forest. Oh word. Hey Nandis man, what you up to man? What you been up to lately? How's life? How's exams? How's school? How's home life? How's friendship life? I got 8 people in here man. What you lurkers doing man? What you lurkers doing? I need to find what's it called? Fairweather Forest. Where is it? Where is it? Cool Space Cave, Junkyard, what is that? They actually make you look at the map at times, which is good. Pirate Base, where is it? Jumble Woods. Forest. Earth Grove. Fuck, I haven't found that location. I'm done uni still. Yeah man, fucking sucks man. 9 people now, come on man, chat. Say hello at least. Like what's the point? I know supporting the stream is really good, but come and say fucking hi at least. Some of these guys don't even have YouTube accounts. So I'm thinking like, what's going on? Where they at, man? Kirky, I should have been made a beautiful woman instead. Reinhardt's lover and all. He could have easily been that. Like if they were to make that creative decision, no one would care. No one would care. Legit, no one would mind, because that was the nature, sort of implied nature of their relationship, even though they weren't, you know, they were both heterosexual males, so. I need to figure out.
Are you ready to order?
Yep. Sergeant. Hey man, Sergeant Summer. What's going down, man? What's going down? Talk about anything, man. Ask me anything, man. Nothing's off the table, man. I'm an open-minded dude, man. Seriously. Lunicorn. Pinwheel Flats. Fertile farm flourishing. What is this shit? Farm.
Take your time.
Alright.
See ya.
Reinhard got a beautiful and smart woman, luckily. Truly worthy of his character. That's true. I'll give him that. That's true. Reinhard and Hilda were perfect. I think Kirkja's character was needed for him to grow. If that was his lover, it would have stunted his growth. Especially if she received the same fate as the Descendant Season 1. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She was pretty safe though, man. Like, of all the characters I thought was never in danger, Hilda was the one that I thought was least in danger. Like, her standing in his court, like, sorry, not his court, but, you know, his governance, right, was pretty, like, invisible. Like, she just managed to go from place to place, get shit done. Alright, let's go to the fucking farm, man. Looks like I gotta do more side quests. Right? One month for Ramadan, yeah, man. I always get myself prepared mentally for that, you know. Especially if she was here, we're really close now, man. Shipshire Cape. Let's go to Tydagopol. Let's go Metropolis, Hydropolis. Hilda was made staff officer on Reinhard's military council once. Shows his trust in her. Yeah. Either you don't want people sucking up to him, and you don't want people back chatting him. And like, she was the one that actually had admiration for the guy. Like, she believed he could get things done. That's where it started. All good, man. All good, Sergeant. Damn, Sergeant, your replies are very spaced apart. Chat delay probably goes up. Anyone here I can get a fucking side quest from? Where the Nandas, man? Where the Nandas?
Good day.
My insomnia is definitely starting to improve a lot more, man. A lot more, thankfully, man. Dark times, man, behind you, man. You always gotta remember that if you remember the good times, then you'll get those once again, man. That's how I think of it. Your kingdom could use some nobilities to spice things up. Yeah. It's just full of fucking pirates and people transported from other worlds and barbarians.
I have a wide range of items. I have a... Oh, please, come again.
I will.
Oh, hello.
Do you think cunning could become a good idol? What kind of question is that? You can't... Do you think cunning could become a good idol? What's his qualifications, man? What's his qualifications? I've never heard males referred to as idols, so that disqualifies him. 2, does he have the sex appeal to males, the male crowd, to get that crowd? Does he have singing voice? Can he write his own songs? You got to be qualified. I don't know shit all about it.
Yes.
I mean, where's the court politics that Reinhard despises so much? Also, Nick is no idol. Fucking hell. This is what I needed. This guy helps me out, man.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
He wanted to become one, did he? An idol. Idols are human too. Silly boy. silly boy. Reward token of gratitude. I've already done all these, man. What the fuck? I can turn them all in. Oh, 125054. Man, I love turning in quests the minute you get them. You know that fucking feeling in JRPGs where you get a quest but you've met all the requirements already and you just turn the fucking quest in, man. I told you, Rick. I added you to that group because I wanted you to meet Will and have that back and forth. Because you're like the Will of the Democrats or the liberals or the left. He's more on the right, basically. Center right or right, that kind of thing. Oh, come on, man. What's with the latency? I keep pressing it and I shouldn't. Yeah, the great debate against Will, man. New era in Tesh. Political debates going on. We'll take over the world soon, man. Trust me. Either you or Will's gonna become prime minister. Not prime minister, president. I will prepare some popcorn for future debates. Look how fucking satisfying that is, man. Swap for items, let's see. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Sour sap. It's got deep systems, man. The economies and all that shit, man. Fuck. Who's this good for? Weapon related work. Boost the market garden's productivity. Weapon related work. Fuck, I ain't got enough for that. I do think his arguments goes way off course sometimes. Where the military coups come from, trust me. Have you heard of his economic incentivist system, right? His IES? Incentivist economic system. In the future, he wants a world army. William wants a world army that goes around policing the world. So yeah, he's quite drastic. That's cool. It's cool.
By the way.
By the way. What am I missing, man? What the fuck am I missing? Let's go back to fucking gold for. We can have a world army when Earth unites as a single nation. Never gonna happen. And if it does, you're gonna have like something like a new world order, man. You're gonna have some central. I don't like centralization of power, man. It's gonna be centralization of power. People think it's gonna be like a commonwealth or some shit. It's not gonna be. Like, who decides for that many people? I think what divides us is actually helps us in a way. You know, you're not gonna get everyone to fall in line, man. Europe's falling apart. The European project, right? The EU, the European project, falling apart. Some people won out. Some people got fucking crushed. It's like trying to fit a triangle peg into a, you know, circular hole or something. What's going on with this? What's going on with this guy?
Huh?
It could evolve to a giant dictatorship. Exactly. It's always good on paper, but history's taught us it's never like that. Even communism is okay on paper, but it's taught us it's never been like that. All these things are good on paper. We just have to hand over control to Reinhardt then. You ain't gonna get no Reinhardt, man. I'll tell you what, man. You have to wait for Jesus to come back, man. That's what you gotta wait for. We ain't gonna get no one good enough. Not a single man we born, a woman, child, born fucking noble enough, selfless enough in fucking this giant fucking world to give a crap. Like, no one's gonna be born like that. Not under this system. Only Kirky has is here, yeah.
Hey.
But...
Okay.
Fate is fate, fast as fate, delicious as destiny. So get those streaks.
What?
3 minutes? 3 minutes? Bellend. Yeah, let's deliver them noodles. Red dress. Front of the library.
See you. Come on, man. Fuck. What? Jeez, man. What the Oh, flip's sake. Sorry, man. I have to deliver this quick. Where's he at? What's the bell in that? There he is. Oh, there she is.
Don't worry, Trump will lead the world into nearer peace and prosperity. Hope not, man. That guy's the fucking Antichrist, and that's what he is. He's a fucking... A lot of people see him as this messianic, change the world fucking figure. He's a fucking false messiah, man, belling.
So, hello.
Miss Henny taught us. Trump is surrounded by sycophants, yeah. Glad had this. How is he still around? How is he still around? Why is impeachment such a fucking such a laughable? Why is impeachment like why laugh at the idea of impeachment? Like someone said, isn't those the powers given to the America to control people like Trump? Impeachment. Why is it such a taboo word now? I had some nice but jalokia curry today, no regrets. Fucking that is a hot but jalokia. Oh, you mean ghost peppers, yeah? But jalokia. What do I get? Innovation. Henny. Miss Henny. Alright. Nope. Where's the last guy? Where's this guy, man? Let's see. There. Come on, come on. Tidy could be part of the K-On band. Moina asked on Twitter, but you probably missed it. Have you watched the original Captain Tsubasa? Nah, I knew it was a remake. This is a readaptation or remake of that. I haven't seen the old one. I don't have the nostalgia for it, so I never went back for it. So I wanted to see what the fuss is about. What was it about this show that people remember? You know. Hot Street. Oh, I'm only reacting to it, one, because I'm interested to see what David production do with this. Two, what is it about the show? And I can see the nostalgia factor of the show. It just feels like a show of its time, innit? And that's because there's not many English people reacting to English speakers reacting to it as well. So you can't really be calling people out for LTGH then. What do you mean? This is Captain Tsubasa, man. It's a kid that wants to become a footballer. We're talking Shakespeare. I watched Captain Tsubasa when I was 4 or 5 years old. I just watched episode 14 of Ava Heinemann is Crazy as Fuck. You saw it, yeah? You know what? I'm not gonna say anything, but you hate her, but then she's a fully developed character. Yeah, I remember, man. I remember. Ava Heinemann. I was swearing blind every episode I saw her. It wasn't until I think I want to say the Martin arc, which is a character you'll introduce later that I actually really enjoyed.
Welcome.
Inspector Lung is intriguing, like Oberstein or something. Yeah, he is. Diced dumplings, meat, hot tip tea. Fuck,
Come
they don't
on,
have either.
eat up. I'll be seeing you again soon.
Rick, you also need to watch the movie too. The movie? Is there a monster movie? From what I've heard. I mean NGE, yeah. End of Evangelion is the best of Evangelion, I think. It's your reward.
So
don't need them OG Captain Tsubasa patricians hazing you saying shake my head ignores the original. I don't think anyone would say that. They would have said that on the first episode. They were just glad I reacted to it, I think. Because yeah, it's already been pointed out to me. Gambling Gourmand. There. Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Palava. What else we got here? Where they at? Moin, you plan on watching the rebuilds? It seems like you're not even curious. It's just good enough, isn't it? Like, I'm not curious about the rebuilds because apart from the animation, I have a fond memory of something. Like, you know when I have a fond memory of something and I don't want it diminished or tarnished, right? I'm always hesitant to check out like readaptation. It's my attitude towards LOTGH. It's my attitude to, it would be my attitude towards Gurren Lagann movie. It would be a, attitude toward this as well. Arno did write and manage the rebuilds as well. I'll check them out. I could add them to movie weekend or something.
how are you?
Your lucky day. Your film's next. Royal Space Force Mayonnaise is next. Is the next film I'm doing. Then I'm doing Angel Egg, which I pushed up from Wolf Children. Maybe I can add it after Kara Kyokai films or the Gurren Lagann films. What tale is it? We need another anime Trump. You need to check Golden Boy out, man. Nobody watched me. What's the point of me doing Golden Boy? No one's gonna watch him. Nobody's gonna watch him. Nobody watched my fucking GTO reactions, man. I was using footage for that. Like, I was thinking to myself, shit, man. Like, this is comedy. I'm always averse to like going crazy with the comedy on my channel. So I do try and put it in every now and then. I know Kaiser's recommending to you, yeah. I think you'll love Honeamis. It's a basic story, but the characters are so endearing, yeah. I've never heard of it, so I'm pretty sure it's good. If it's something I've never heard of, usually they turn out to be really good. I know the reason, I think. Everyone will watch Golden Boy. Maybe the crowd I got for what's his face, Great Teacher Onizuka will watch Golden Boy. So maybe. From the synopsis though, man, it just sounds like a more lewd version of GTO. An even more lewd version of GTO. Where the guy's sole purpose is to, what, chat up chicks and shit? Here we go. Old timer spinning a yarn, man. I've got a feeling this will be a long one. Golden Boys GOAT. People say GOAT about a lot of things, but no one ever watches it, man. Tons of people voted for Space Brothers over, what's it called? What's it? Fucking Yu Yu Hakusho. I ended up doing both. Nobody watches them. More in Wings of Honomise is the first film made by Gainax. Should be good then. Should be good. People said Gainax got worse over time. Not worse as in like bad, but like lesser the least good things, right? So I'm sure like this is gonna be good. I'm watching Space Brothers, yeah. But yeah, you Sergeant, man, like you're like a loyal guy, you know. I got my band of brothers, right? You wide-eyed innocent, are you? Yeah, this one. I need this guy, that means. I know was part of the animation special effects stuff for Honomise as well. The manga of Space Brothers is really popular. It's 22nd place on Mao. Damn, that's too low then, man. 15, man, should be 15. Let me guess, Tokyo Ghoul is above it. Tokyo Ghoul manga is above Space Brothers manga. Oh man, them creaky bones. This guy chatting so much shit right now. I took this guy down, I took that monster down. You know what, instead of me having to I'm gonna have to move off the camera. If I want to charge my thing, I'm gonna move off the camera now, then come back to the camera. Just stick around, people, you'll hear me. I'll come back to my seat. Just gonna put some juice into this controller. Give me a sec, one sec. Better I fucking go off camera now than have to do it at the end and everyone tunes out. Tokyo Ghoul probably, but in its defense, it has ridiculous artwork, draws the normies in. I did drop the Tokyo Ghoul manga. It wasn't that special. My stand-in is Couch Summer. I did drop the Tokyo Ghoul manga, wasn't that special. Nothing about I liked the first season of the anime, but nothing about Tokyo Ghoul, even though it has elements of things I really love, and I was much younger when I watched the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. It's just not the kind of show that draws me back. I don't know why, man. This boastful man does not know his place. Your character is royalty. It's time for the younger generation to take over.
All right.
Alright, mate. He sounds like them pikeys that I used to have in my town, like when I was younger. They always used to cause trouble. They used to throw bricks and make fires and shit outside. The gypsy, the Irish gypsies and stuff. They completely went from my town though. It's like they went extinct in my town. We call them pikeys. The caravan people. Reinhard needs a protege like Julian. Born again feminists. Protege like Julian. Julian's a good kid, man, honestly. In many regards, I actually ended up liking Yulian as much as Yang. As much as Yang was, let's just say, Yulian as a successor, right, to the Yang. Yulian actually filled those shoes really well. I think I was happy for Yulian to like take the reins. No more outbursts like a room full of women trying to change a light bulb, I presume. I'm just being, I won't go so far. I'm not a born again feminist, but I am more, I guess, more conscious of women's plight and shit. But Handmaid's Tale is a pretty exaggerated world to live in. Hey Berserk, I'm only off screen now, so I can actually come back to the couch. So Couch Summer's only gonna fill in for like another 15 minutes. Then I'll be back onto the couch again. So don't tune out just because you don't see me. I don't understand how that correlates. Couch Summer. It's got my indentation in there. As your kingmaker, I'm glad to say you already twice the fight. Yeah, well, that's me too. I still need to watch Handmaid's Tale. Handmaid's Tale is really good, I think. It doesn't get preachy, like it does get preachy, but it even develops the villainous characters. The characters you expect to be like two-dimensional, right-wing, you know, theocracy fuckers. They're well developed as well. You even got Uncle Tom women in there. Uncle Tom women, if that's the word for it. They basically race or species traitors or gender traitors, I don't know. Theocracy is a scary system of government. Yeah, it's good, man. The Handmaid's Tale is actually good. I'm actually surprised how much I liked it. I mean, I thought it would be one of those shows that would be against fertility, right? Like the left love abortion and the right don't like. They didn't go for that. They actually were like, you know what, fertility and childbirth is good, but to force people to like, I'm not going to spoil anything, it's based on a book, but you'll like it, man. Now I heard it's all about symbolism and flower symbolism and all the pretty colors. Long range ring. Yeah, I need to be paid. Yeah, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Got this. I'm coming, Sergeant. I went off screen now so I don't have to do it at the end and everyone just phases out like they usually do when I'm not on camera. I'd rather juice up my controller now than do it right at the end when it runs out and I'm like panicking, like, oh fuck, I don't. Magmagu. He turned into a couch. This is a Junji Ito. This is a Junji Ito story. You just eventually see me fade into a couch, and then you're left with no resolution. You're just left with terror and anxiety. That's what I love about those stories, man. Using Reddit posts. Reminds me of Chibi trying to extrapolate tarot card nonsense from nothing. Flower symbolism. Trump cancels trip to oversee Syria response. Bullshit. He's just lazy. He's scared to come to the UK. He knows he's gonna get slapped. A ribbon cutting ceremony in the UK he cancelled because he got pissed off that the embassy got relocated or something. The American embassy got relocated, and everyone knew he was chatting shit. We just hate the guy. Yes, Conflagra. Fucking boss. I'll take this bitch down. Oh, what the Forever World. Forever World did a review on Megalo Box. No mention of Joe. Talk about doing any research. Man, fuck that guy, man. Oh, man. I'm just tired. I'm tired of hating on that guy. This guy continually refuses to you know, his critics, isn't it? That's the thing though. Like, he knows what he does, man. He knows what he's doing, and he knows he gets that crowd, and they'll keep watching him and keep supporting him. Ah, man, I give up on these people, man. I think the problem about views on the shows you're doing is that plebs are recommending to other people pleb shows and seasonals. I'm doing more seasonals now. I'm actually getting the views. It's just only because I've decided to take on the most seasonals I ever decided. Did you hear Queen Elizabeth said about Trump? Like a helicopter. Hey, what up, Jas JLA? So I'm off screen now, Jas, but I'll be coming back on. I decided to juice up my controller because the charger cable is really short. I do it now instead of late, right? And everyone just, you know, disappears. Is that why you did Tsubasa? No, I did Tsubasa because like, I got support on that, man. I wasn't even expecting people to support me. I thought LTGH would be the one. I thought, you know what, I might as well do Tsubasa. And it's a show that, you know, I'm interested in just for the David production angle, right? Yeah, I mean, it got me views, the first one, Tsubasa. Because there's only 2 or 3 people doing it in English. Every other reaction for Tsubasa is in Spanish or Indonesian or Portuguese, or, you know. I thought, why not, man? Why not? I got no problem watching it. At least by the time I finish med studies, Trump won't be in office anymore when I fly back to the US. While watching Tsubasa, I felt like nothing was happening. A lot was happening at the same time. It's just that it's an anime of its time. Even though I've never seen Tsubasa, I can already tell it's an anime of its time. At least I do my research. At least I'm not like fucking Forever World that goes into something and complains about something which you could easily find out about if you just Google something, you know. And most of the shows I watch are just recommended by people, so it's come at the cost of the Yu Hakusho reactions though. I need to pump out Space Brothers and Yu Hakusho. $13 hours. Either that or Trump performs a new galactic empire and then I'm screwed. It's Steins Gate tomorrow, Thursday. 13 hours, Salman says. Fuck, man. This season is fucking stacked. It's stacked, man, this season. I would never expect to be watching this many shows. I'm definitely reacting Golden Kamuy, and I was dismissive of that. I was like, I'm only gonna do 1 episode, but that first episode hooked me. Persona, I'm easily, even though it's good, it's really good, I'm ready to give up on Persona because I don't need to recap myself on the show. Like I literally remember the game like it was yesterday. So Lucky Stars Casino. A moment of silence for 20. And you know what? I really wish I could go back. I got distracted, man. My sleep happened, then the season started. Now my sleep's actually fixing up now. After a long time, my sleep is actually getting a lot better now. So, hey, what's this motherfucker doing here? He's fucking stalking me, man.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Oh, Swift Solutions. I told you Golden Kamuy is awesome a month before we started. I loved the manga. Yeah, that's the thing though, like you hear a lot of things, but you have to, the proof is in the pudding, right? You check it out, right? A lot of people were saying it's actually really good. Silver Soul was saying it was good as well. But you have to just watch it for yourself and see how it is. Get milk. Nope. I'm not interested in these.
Oh, by the way.
By the way. Chibi said that, Saljin. Chibi said that, Saljin. Made in Abyss or ReZero is what? Anime of the season. Got milk in the Megalo box. Because I expect everyone to be jumping on Megalo box, man. Like they pretending like they saw the Shita no Joe series. Like it's not an adaptation of a Shita no Joe, so it's fine to jump in, right, as a new viewer, right? Sugimoto this year's Takamura punching bears and shit. Yeah. Sugimoto, those are my definites. Come on. I hope Steins Gate is good. You were saying Steins Gate 0 is way better than the first, and it's got a really good ending. So I'm assured about Steins Gate. Mighty approach to smite highest summits to scale. The indefatigable. I swear this guy's fucking. What's that guy's name? George Galloway. The indefatigable spirit that seeks a greater challenge. That's what he said to Saddam. I salute your indefatigable spirit. Hitori no Shita, the outcast. The one true path. I cannot maintain this charade any longer. He didn't kill nobody, man. Yep, you can change shit. I'm terrified of all forms of confrontation.
Oh.
Not way better. I personally enjoyed it more than the original Steins Gate. Zero is darker and has more menacing, villainous presence. Good show. When someone threw a shoe at Bush, greatest moment in world history. Yeah. Nicky plays Steins Gate 0.
Thanks.
Gentle of heart.
Do me a favour.
Oh.
Wish you the best. Wow, I thought you'd get something good out of this. What the hell? Alright. Nick is obviously a Russian operative. Euphoria visual novel greater than Steins Gate visual novel. God damn. 27 I need for this. Tom Marks. My next manga reaction is going to be Solonin. I can't diverge from that. I'm going to get so many recommendations for mangas, but I've determined next one's a short manga, Solonin. Then we can see what comes. Maybe Hunter x Hunter or Breaker or something. Let's see how faithful they will be to the visual novel. Wasn't the first Steins Gate game like a dating simulator? Like basically a dating simulator. The game, not the anime, the game. High School DxD. Shit. I was saying yesterday, I will watch nothing with high school in the name. If you're so cheap that you would have to come up, you come up with such a generic name like something with high school in it, then your anime ain't worth watching. Berserk fam, jump back on conviction arc. Fuck man, I'm gonna do that though. It's ongoing, isn't it? Still.
Maggie! Maggie!
DxD been around for years. Isn't someone in the new LUTGH voicing Okabe in Steins Gate? High school is a boring time. Yeah. It's just the setting is so off-putting. You can populate that place with interesting characters and it still kind of feels like... okay, let's go down and around. Money, money. What's going on here? I need a Lovely Sunshine movie. The other way around, the VA for Okabe is voicing Reinhard. The VA for Okabe is voicing Reinhard. Well, hold on a second. The voice actor for Okabe, well, like even the one from season 1, is the guy doing Reinhard in this season of the anime. It's Mamoru Miyano, Light from Death Note. Yeah, well, that's what I meant. I need it. He is worlds apart, man, in that delivery, man. That's a good voice actor. It's a shame that he's just not. He doesn't feel right for Reinhard. He was awesome as Hoen Kyoma in Science. I will fucking destroy it.
Oh.
Golly, Evan, is that you? Those wolves are sure taking their time. Better CG wolves than in Golden Kamuy. Those cel-shaded wolves were rendered better than Golden Kamuy. It's a lot better, Berserker. It's getting better. I'm getting more consolidated sleep. I'm sleeping for longer. I'm less tired. I don't need to take my 5 HTP anymore. That just got me through the bad days where it was really affecting my serotonin. Like it was probably my serotonin drop that was affecting my mood and stuff. So alhamdulillah, yeah, man, prayer was a real help. Prayer, routine and all that stuff. It's getting a lot better, man. At least they don't teleport like bloodborne dogs. Yeah, they're the bloodborne dog, but I get them stuck behind the what's it called, the environment jazz. They just keep running into a barrel or a cage and you just slice them up. He also voiced Yao Ling in FMAB, Crollo in Hunter x Hunter. Man has many amazing roles, man. Shit, man. You know, with Japanese voice acting, it's like there's 3 or 4 that you've heard and you can recognize it, right? So Matsudaira is a voice actor. I can instantly tell Matsudaira is a voice actor. I can instantly recognize 3 or 4 of them, but not all of them. I just spin to win the Hunter axe until I did the DLC. I finished Bloodborne recently. I started that game like when it came out. My PS4 I bought with Bloodborne. Mine was the Bloodborne bundle. I played it. I never came back to it. I recently finished it. The Moonlight Blade. That's from Dark Souls. Moonlight Blade is. Oh, you mean DLC? Alright. I'll come back to the couch soon, man. Time dick ride couch summer. Unpleasant or late. Being stuck on the first level in Bloodborne. Man, stick with it, man. Stick with it. It's difficult, but as you level up and pump your souls into your abilities, you'll get the rhythm of the game. You'll be able to telegraph the enemies. The reward for that risk reward system is like unsurpassed in that game. Yeah. It's more about speed in that game, Bloodborne, which I didn't like too much. And the PvP sucked because it was all about speed. Yeah. But Dark Souls 3 took a lot from Bloodborne. It did take a lot of elements from Bloodborne as well. Or you get bored doing the repeat. I started Lost Sphere really good. That demo really didn't do it for me, Kuni. That demo looked terrible. Like, I can be forgiving, but this is a JRPG that came out as a homage to older ones. This was. Its environments look really bad. Its characters bland. Like, I don't know. It's by Tokyo Factory, and Square Enix set that studio up to create fan servicey retro JRPGs. They got lazy with this one, man. Like, at least from the demo. Cuphead is the most difficult game ever. People say King's Field is difficult. King's Field, an old game that From Software made. If you learn bosses, you can boss rush the whole game, and that's all the echoes you really need, because bosses are what game's about. Yeah. She's a fucking citizen now, man. Moin, have you played the Ring City DLC, Dark Souls? Nah, I've played no DLCs for any Souls game. I've only completed the base games. I can't compare because I haven't played many JRPGs. The only ones I've played is Trails in the Sky, which is some of my favorite games of all time, besides the HP Lovecraft lore. Yeah, the HP Lovecraft lore in Bloodborne, which I really enjoyed. Actually, like, once I finished that game, I thought, fuck, man, this isn't the game I started. I thought this was like a gothic horror about werewolves and beasts and shit, and then it actually became more Lovecraftian once I finished the game. It's amazing, man. Really memorable, both DLCs. I want to try them out. I'm deciding though. Do I have Dark Souls 3 still? Nah, I think I traded that in. I got like 90% of the trophies. Bloodborne's DLC I might check out because I still got PSN Plus. So. Oh yeah, Get So Crazy. Wait. The coffers, fill them fucking coffers, man. Citizen. Higgledy. Level 2 spell development, that's what I want. Just got to 100 subs. Congratulations, Rick, man. Honestly, what the animes you're doing, that's a solid foundation to build your channel on, man. Those are the kind of people you want to encourage. That fan base, Monsters fan base, Cowboy Bebop fan base. I've never watched Kamen Rider, but the what's it called, LOTGH fan base. That's what you build on. That's the foundation to build it on, not fucking Dragon Ball Super and shit. Bloodborne's DLC is the #1 best piece of gaming I have ever played. Bloodborne's DLC, I need to play that. I really like Bloodborne. I actually want to replay it now that I finished it, revisited and refinished it. Who do I fucking go to? Henny is good for Institute of Innovation. How do I get that? Institute of Innovation. We ain't got one, man. Fuck it. I'm watching many reactors, but I might watch your reactions to Hitman Reborn, Rick. Haven't seen that series myself. Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Katekyo. I hear a lot about that show. Top marks for trying. Oh shit, there's some shit going down there. What's going on?
Hi.
Yeah, I got a moment. I watched it and read the manga. It's a bit silly the first 20 episodes, but it turns dull shonen. But then it turns dull shonen. Great anime. Too bad it wasn't fully animated. I was recommending a show yesterday for people who haven't watched it. Not for you, like Saljan, because you've seen everything. But Noin, Noein. It's a really good time, multiverse, world line type of show, like anime. If you're looking for something that's not Steins Gate but deals with time. The mangaka did the character designs of Psychopaths. Oh shit.
Thank you very much.
I put it on my mouth. I thought we were past the watching many reactors more at the stage where we settle with some reactors and hatched our eggs. Ah man, like I keep up with the what's his name, Prince's reactions, Mr. X reacts. I keep up with Summer Grease reaction, but I don't really have time to watch reactors now. And a lot of reactors either on hiatus or stopped animes. Like Ken Senpai, when was the last time he did FMAB? I'm still waiting for Ken to come back, man, to do Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, because no one else is doing Fullmetal Alchemist. Psycho-Pass was so satisfying to watch with Akane's character development. Anyone here seen Zetsuin no Tempest? I consider two to be too many Dibbas. I consider two to be many Dibbas. Okay, I stopped watching Princess react. Why, Saujin? You were like in his Discord, man. You up in his Discord and shit. I thought that if you took it in, I would help motivate them to take it seriously. After all, they do look up to you so very much. All you need to know is that your heart's at ease that this reactor will get to something eventually. Like, he's not going to die, he's not terminally ill, he's not fucking studying, he ain't got exams. So as long as I take, I'll always eventually get around to stuff. Like, even people, those of you holding out hope for Love Live Sunshine and season 2, probably eventually get to that. More than take it seriously, after all, they do look up to you, so. It's time for me to fucking come back to couch summer. Give me a sec, I'll be back on the couch. Fuck, let's go. Fucking balance. Fucking balance. I'll disown you if you ever become Forever World fans and D4A fans. I'll disown ya. God, just give me a lecture, though. I'm sure you see more mushrooms than anyone. Sunshine is not season 2. The movie Sunshine, right? And Sunshine and season 2. The main character is one of my favorites. Very solid ending as well. His rap is my alarm clock, boy. That's good, man. Alarm clock, fine. Parody videos, fine. But if you start watching his reviews, I'll disown you. Every time you click a video where you just want to dislike it, you're giving that guy the oxygen of publicity. Honestly, dislikes are just as useful to the algorithm as likes, so it doesn't really matter to those guys. Bad press is good press. The only ideal project is season 2. Oh man, it went quite fast. I'm making egg symbolism jokes. Should we believe Assad used chemical weapons? Makes no sense to me. It doesn't make no sense to me either. But funny how Russia gets dragged into it as well at the same time. Imagine how easy it is to wake up. You fly out of bed just to shut that shit. Those are the best alarm clocks. The most annoying ones, right? That's awesome. Yeah, have it, man. Forever was fucking rap. His intro is now that rap, innit? He's forgot himself, drawn up as fucking some Super Saiyan or some shit or other, and he's rapping on that and stuff. Fuck, man. Look, I got nothing against him having supporters. Like it would be such a cruel thing that even someone like him, right, couldn't have supporters that make him feel good, right? But come on, man, like, don't take advantage of people, man. Like, the people are giving valid criticisms of you know, valid criticisms. So just take it on board. No one's like trying to fucking destroy you or anything. The Middle East is a proxy war. I don't know, there's 2 seasons. You only watched the first season. That's what I mean. I mean season 2 and Sunshine. It's Sunshine the movie, right? Watched Angel Egg and it stick with me. Now I'm making egg symbolism jokes. Recreation, I can assure you he is. God, just give me the test already, man. Fucking mushroom test. She's giving me fucking 1 page of fucking lecture about... Okay, let's do the test. Expert knowledge required to extract this venom. Bring the mushroom thingy. Okay. Idol Project has 2 seasons and a movie. I saw season 1, right? I saw Love Live season 1. Season 2 I need to watch, and then the movie. What's Sunshine then? What's Sunshine? Someone quoted you on my channel something about watching NGE naked. Who quoted who on my channel? Never react to Sunshine because it is licensed by Funimation, I think. Oh, okay. I'm calling the cops.
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely this one.
Huh? Yes.
Yes, I knew it. Sunshine also has 2 seasons and an upcoming movie. Okay, that's fine. So I just need to watch the OG one. Spin-off sequel. Okay. Different characters. Okay. I was starting to think I might have got it wrong. Nah, man. You got this. Love Live in Ramadan. Incoming beach episode. Haram. First season was the least fan service thing I ever saw. Apart from maybe the touching, right? The chick that would just grab chicks' breasts and stuff. But I'm just joking around, right, about that. It's not gonna have to be. I'm gonna probably have to avoid it during Ramadan. If you mean there's a beach scene and all that, just for being ultra extra careful, right, during Ramadan. LL is halal. What are you talking about? Those kind of shows ain't gonna be enough to fucking like corrupt me, right? That's what I'm saying, right? It's all about in the inside. You know, you can be exposed to anything. It doesn't make you. It makes some people like that, but it doesn't make everyone like that. It ain't gonna corrupt me, man. You gotta think better of me than that. If Love Live's cuteness game, you the flu, Sunshine will give you AIDS more. Season 2 has less fan service. Nice corrupt people. Nico corrupts people. I'm not one of those guys, man. There's no anime that could corrupt me, man. There's no anime I could think that will shake me at my core and knock my fundamental beliefs and make me a pedo or make me a fucking degenerate or make me like... It's just on person to person, right? You can't just escape down that hole and never come back up for air, man. You can't be like a Digibro, man. Look at the tweets that Digibro made. Like, that guy must have 15, 20 years ago gone down that hole and never come back up for air, man. Who would want bestiality, incest on their fucking platform? People are well within their rights to go like, we won't allow bestiality, we won't allow incest on our Patreon. Or it's fair. It's fair. Shake you at your core. School days is the best. Just be corrupt all the time. Maybe you're jaded, Moin, like a hardcore veteran. I've seen shit you can't imagine, apathetic to your amateur plight. I don't know, man. It's just heaven help. Don't expose. I wouldn't say like the kind of shows that people watch now. I wouldn't let my kids, if I had kids, I wouldn't let them watch that stuff. Like, it is very like for that mind, developing mind. Some of the stuff that we can easily watch now without even thinking twice. Is actually like, nothing phases me anymore. Yeah, Jas, you watch too many animes. Too much. God, like this king needs a lesson in mushrooms, man. Some people convince themselves what they're watching is normal and defend it, then lose their minds like Daisy, bro. Yeah, man, like, I have no guilt. Like, I have guilty pleasures, but even my guilty pleasures are like, maybe it's not as well written as I think it is, or it's not as good as people think it is. Like, people say Death Parade ain't that special, man. Why'd you give it 9 out of 10? I mean, if that's the worst thing I ever have to defend, then you know, convict me now, man. Like, but I'm never gonna defend shows like, I don't know, like stupid fairy tale, like stupid levels, excessive levels of fan service for the sake of it and stuff. You know, in that podcast I did with Anime Recon and Ken Senpai, we did a ReZero podcast. I don't know if some of you know, it's really old, right? We got talking about ReZero, then we stopped talking. Then we started talking about our different tastes, right? So Ken was talking and Anime Recon was talking, and I said to Anime Recon, like, what do you like about ecchi and stuff like that? I'll respect the guy. I respect the guy for what he said. He goes, I don't care what people think. I watch ecchi and I enjoy it and I put my hands up to it. And I was like, I respect to that guy. Not because I agree with it, but because he actually put his hands up to it and just admit it. Look, I like it, man. I'm not here to be edgy. I'm not here to do this. I just enjoy it, man. So fair play to the guy, man. Like, he was honest at least. We need Will here in the great debate. I work in cyber defense and counter-terrorism. Are you kidding? Guilty pleasure is normal. You still lack knowledge. Someone said lack knowledge, and man, we need to do another podcast, man. I loved being in the Shita no Joe one. We do, man. What anime could bring that about, man? Maybe Magalo box we can do one on. I do consulting work, but mostly for the US. Fuck, man. You better not be spying on me, man. You better not be like reporting to your seniors, man. Keep an eye on this guy, man. Shit, man, that's scary. Counter terrorism. Gundam or Space Bros. I want to tell you guys a story right now. I want to tell you guys a story about something, right? This is UK politics related, right? I was telling my brother this. My brother didn't know this till recently, right? There was one summer, right, where like after I finished university and I was doing my CIMA exams, which is like chartered accountant exams, right? This was before I got work, right? During the 3 years that I was like not working, just studying, right? I wanted to do like a game designer, like a graphic designer course, right? So there's an institute or organization called Train to Game, right? And they go, look, if you want to join, apply. We'll send someone over. They'll look at your work. They'll ask you, have an interview. They'll take you through an orientation, and then you can pay to do this course. And at the end of it, you know, we'll help you become a coder, graphic designer, this kind of thing. This guy came over, right? His name was Adam, and he interviewed me, and he was asking me stuff, and like, I think it was after my mum passed and stuff. And then he got me through orientation and all this shit like that. He was like, oh man, your artwork's really good and all that shit, right? And then what happened is, sorry, Hannah is a long story, but bear with me, right? Then he starts asking me questions like, well, how does it feel to be unemployed? How does it feel to be unemployed? Does it make you angry? I'm like, well, these are weird questions to be asking a dude. Does being unemployed make you angry? What do you do recreationally? What do you do? He was really probing questions. I thought this is just part of the process, right? Then what happened is he left, and I was supposed to meet up with him again. I ended up watching a video, right? And I saw a video clip of a BBC show called The Big Questions. This guy was on there. This guy wasn't a Train to Game sales rep or interviewer, right? A Train to Game thing or sales rep. This guy will work for the Quilliam Foundation. The Quilliam Foundation is one of those think tanks in the UK, which is basically trying to reform Islam, right? To basically say, you know, change the Quran, change this. They're also involved in counter terrorism efforts, right? They're an independent group, right? I was like, who is this guy? This guy was like supposed to be some Train to Game interviewer, right? Then I decided to call off that interview, the repeat interview. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, call off that interview, and he was like, and then he texted me, and he goes, Munafiqs are supposed to meet their appointments. Like I got a random text out of nowhere because I found out who he was, right? And then you find out that this guy is from Quillian Foundation. So what these guys do is they go to Muslim households in areas like my borough, that kind of thing, and they almost trying to get data gathering, right? They try to gather data from people who have been to marches, because I used to be very active in occupation marches, anti-Nazi League marches, these kind of marches, right? Political marches. So they just came to the house, data gather in the guise of, oh, we're part of a game company that will train you to become a gamer. That's fucked, man. Honestly, man. And I found out who that guy was. I can even link you videos to the guy that came to my house. And he's a big guy. He appears on BBC programs. He appears in Oxford Union debates and shit like that. I was like, man, I'm dodging a bullet there, man. Fucking spying on people, man. That's how UK is, man. They spy on people. Creepy as fuck. Yeah, Berserker, man. I told my brother this like a couple of weeks ago, man. MI5's the internal. Yeah, MI5 have really weird tactics. Like they recruit in universities, but they also go to youths coming back from holiday, like from Egypt or something, and they go to you, we'll fucking get rid of all your parking tickets if you go and spy in your local mosque. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, this kind of shady tactics MI5 employs and stuff. Like, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. The Senate hearing of Zuckerberg was ridiculous. Senators doesn't understand technology for 5 cents. UK is backwards in a lot of ways, yeah. Legit, they come and give you this stick. One of my friends, right, he got this stick. He goes, look, you're a fucking grade A student, man. You're about to graduate from Imperial College, man. But you know, you've had some tough breaks, man. You've had some driving incidents. You've got some parking tickets, man. We can make them all go away, man. Like, we can make all that shit go away if you just spy on your local mosque, you spy on your community. I'm like, fuck, why would you do that to someone, man? Do it yourself. You're supposed to be the intelligence gathering people. You're supposed to keep ahead of this shit. Why are you fucking getting people to become snitches and all this shit, you know? In communities they're not even part of.
Yeah.
The mushroom.
Yeah.
Bright and breezy. Pretty crazy stuff out there, yeah, man. Jas, you were sickened. Bloody hell. Are you for real? I'm kind of scared of you being on my stream, man. I'm kidding, man. They're trying to corrupt the folks and cause a disturbance from within the community. That's what they do. They even in protests, they get undercover police to incite the crowd to commit a crime. You know, there was one protest I went to, and a Starbucks got smashed up. That whole protest, that march, got undermined because the police were focused on the guy that wanted to smash up Starbucks. That's the only thing you'd hear about that from that march. I was there. They were throwing tear gas at people. People were fainting left, right. Someone decided to smash up a Starbucks. Everyone was getting pulled out and asked questions. What about the Starbucks? What about... Fuck that, man. Or private contractor. Private. Damn, them private contractors, man. The national census here is actually not sponsored, but it's from a defense contractor, right? From the US. You know, the census, they make you fill in about your religion, what your job is, what your address is every year in this country, or every couple of years, I don't know. Is actually by a US defense contractor, apparently. It's like implemented by. That's weird, man, that Americans want information on us and all that shit. I wonder what Mossad is doing these days. SIGINT is like intercepting WAN signals, radio signals from satellites. Damn, man. Have you intercepted any alien transmissions coming from space? Alright, let's go next. I know I was doing SIGINT work. Win the battle. What was it? We all love our secret Pfizer courts. Someone on the street spoke to me when I was young and he tried to convince me to become non-Muslim. Did he know? How do you know you're Muslim? Or did he just ask you what religion you are? I've done some stuff with ISMI catches in local stings. Bloody hell, man. Heaven help the guy that crosses you, Jess. Seriously. So heaven help the guy that crosses you online, man. They're gonna have some fuckers knocking on their door, man. Sting. Jumblewoods here. Higgledy Playground. Hey, you sound like a badass, Jess. Yeah, he asked me that. Okay. Who's this fat bellend?
How are you? Right.
Maybe I watched too many films. We got an entire counter-terrorism and surveillance team ready to roll out here. Could you send him round to Double 4 Anime's house? Double 4 Anime's place. I fear he's gonna be the next school shooter, man. I mostly do malware identification and countermeasure, yeah. So you can deal with Russian bots. Do you even come across Russian bots that everyone keeps banging on about? The Russian bots are here to create fake news, to incite the black community or incite communities. Where do I go again? Snake Tooth Ridge. Hideaway Hollow. Maybe this is one. I want to listen in 10 Downing Street. I want to hear the evidence on Russia. Just let Trump get elected. There's bots and network penetration from all over the world all the time. Fuck, man. Infowar, man. Infowar. That's what it is. A war for your mind. That's the age we're living in now. Default disappeared off the community radar. His shit doesn't pop up in recommendations. Good, man, good. That bellend. Wiggly way. Alex Jones is great, so fucking crazy though, yeah. I used to listen to that guy. I used to love that guy. I'm talking about for years. For years I used to listen to that guy. It ran counter to the stuff the activities, the kind of activism I was involved in, but maybe it's because he was humorous and I thought he was onto something. Like, he always mixes a little bit of truth with his own twisted theories. That's the problem with him. Like, oh man, where am I going? Green Glade Cave. Alex Jones is good anime. I used to listen to InfoWars podcasts every night, man. Right after it finished airing, man. He had some good guests on, man. He had Immortal Technique on, who's an activist hip-hopper. He was a guy you never think would appear on Alex Jones. They disagree so vehement, like so... They're like polar opposites, but he managed to get him onto that show. He got like Pakistan's former intelligence guy on to tell the truth about what was going on in Afghanistan and all that. There was this company in Sweden that got hit with a over 1 GB per second attack that was programmed by some kid in his dorm room. If I wasn't doing med studies, I'd probably be continuing with similar profession. Just damn. Come on, man. They should give me a warp point for all these places. Da, da, da. Greening. Okay. There. But Russia. Shit. Not Russia, Rick. I think Russia is not a saint. They're not saints, but you can't blame them for everything. It's like we have to. We would never. It's so obvious. We would never blame ourselves or blame our own people. We have to blame someone else. It's just natural to do that. But just because you blame someone doesn't mean it's true. They've for years, for decades, they've tried to make us hate Russia. For decades, I just don't buy it. Nothing they can say about Russia can make me hate them, like detest them with every fabric of my being. Like, you just can't do that, man. Especially when you don't know anything about these people. There we go. That's where I need to be. Still go out every day, yeah. Putin offered, I didn't accept. Oh, 1 terabyte, okay. I type GB too often. What the fuck is going on here?
Alright. Alright.
Probably a reason to come back here afterwards. Them fucking grim chillers, man. Them grim chillers. Russia is like any other superpower. WWE never talk about US war crimes. We never talk about US war crimes. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant WWE never talk about war crimes. I was like, why would they? My favorite thing to do is set up honeypot networks and see who bites. Wow. Honeypot networks disguised as what though? Like masquerading as what? Like honey traps. Yeah. I tried to take intentions on every side with a grain of salt. 98% of media is always so subjective that we're indoctrinated against different. Okay. Oh fuck it, let's go Evermore, man. Anything that might sound interesting. Oh shit. Do you ever honey pot pedos? Like catch a predator, to catch a predator. The Chinese literally try and get into anything. Them Chinese, man, them Chinese. Different groups, no matter how free thinking we are. Yeah. Seeing is, I think, as far as like world events go, seeing is believing. I think. We don't get boots on the ground news reporting now. Now it's just like hearsay and editorials and stuff. No, like not facts anymore. That's why AP is good. AP Reuters is decent for the news and stuff. Plot twist: Iceland's the true schemers. Didn't Iceland fucking have a reformation and stuff? Plot twist: Iceland. Oh yeah. Good cover though. I have a bone to pick with Reuters and CNN, but that's combo for another day. For CNN, I can understand. CNN aren't saints or anything, but Reuters are right. AP, Reuters, NPR. No, I don't. No, I haven't done any Dateline NBC stuff. But it's fun to follow a trail of someone who goes dick first into an insecure network or link. You don't do data collection, do you? You're not involved in all this data gathering and stuff, right? You're not going to be one of the next whistleblowers, right? Because they made an example, man, of Snowden, and now no one's going to follow suit. Alright, let's bolster our fucking forces, man. Okay, we've got a lot of these. First people we're gonna take. Let's go for... We'll bring a hammer, guys. We'll bring a hammer time. Alright, I'm probably gonna die here. Whistleblowing, the release channel will be Mackenzie Critiques. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna release that shit. I'm gonna be so salty about it. I'm gonna be... Who's that guy that helped Snowden do The Guardian? Release it. What's his name? That guy. He's in the documentary. Alright, we're gonna start with the green guys, so...
Take this!
Now's our chance!
Follow my lead! Plenty more where that came from! Hi!
Mackenzie will be charged with treason under espionage. Man, with my skin color, my fucking religion, man, that shit will be easy, man. If they put a black bag on my head, I'll be God, man. You won't see me for shit. You won't see me for Adam, man. Sword against thing. I ain't got.
Let us pounce on our prey! Don't let them get away!
Take this!
I never let my prey escape!
pupa. I will show you the most disgusting anime ever created. Please don't. Please don't. Bloody hell. Boy, we all searching for that shock factor, not just you. I'm not necessarily searching for a shock factor, I just want to be impressed by an anime. Nice. I'm gonna lead him in here. Gotta change up 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. Trump. Okay, I'm missing. Sorry, this battle is like crucial because I could be bugging dead with it. So gotta change it. So yeah, sorry, I missed those things.
We can't afford to lose.
Oh nice, it's gonna decimate their forces. Bring him in, fire at him, man. The moral of the story, any medieval piece of brute force software can crack a password that's 10 or less in a minute. God damn, man. Make sure you use your skills, so your powers for the causes of good, Jack Taylor, not the causes of evil. Shoot with the cannon, man. The Mapoli shit. Hey Yvette, man, you're late. I'm 2 hours into this stream.
Hey,
I will release the worst rootkit virus the world has ever seen. The causes of good. Just say you're acting under the Patriot Act and you'll be set. Shit, man. Savage. No way I've got the mic for this. I've got not. No.
Okay. Forward!
Oh, I'm done, man. Fuck. I'm so on the level for this and I can't level this thing up anyway. Have you done these as well? Oh, you finished your exam? What time is it over there?
Now! Forward!
You finished your exam just now? Wait, hold on a second. God damn, man. You finished your exams late. Oh, I gotta quit this, man. Fuck. Night classes, okay. How did it go? Your exams go well? Now you can dull, you can relax and chill now. They take it out of you though, man. Amazing battle. I was on the level for this. This is those optional things, right, that you don't really care about and then you realize too late that you're supposed to actually do them. God. Business class. Is it one of your last exams, Yvette? Or you still got a couple of exams to do? Man, exams suck. Everyone's got exams, man. I don't miss those days, man. I remember those days. Like flashbacks almost. Like fucking Vietnam flashbacks about the struggle, man, for students to do their exams and, you know, getting a mental block, right? Still more.
Oh!
I hope you're not one of those releasing Linux rootkits.
Gosh. Oi!
Even one. Why don't we ask this chap?
Really?
Double speak and new speak. One of my favorite penetration toolkits is the Kali Linux. You shouldn't be giving away your secrets, Jasmine. The whole chat replay could incriminate. I mean, obviously, if this is extracurricular, not like part of your job or anything. I'm actually surprised you're being so candid. One of my favorite penetration toolkits is the Durex. Oh man. Trojan Durex. Trojan Durex. Don't even have a Durex called Trojan. One of my favorite. Okay. Just JLA, man. I haven't said anything incriminating. Okay.
Let's see now.
Yet. Okay. Bing, bang, bang, bang. What is Dimensional Lab? What's he on about? Rebellion. Do this one later. Yvette, do you know a quest where I can upgrade my RTS battles? You know the army battles that you do? Is there any way I can upgrade myself there? Because I don't know what to do in here, man. Fuck. The CIA will just fabricate evidence as usual anyways. If people read the terms and conditions, they wouldn't be so shocked. I can say whatever incriminating shit I want. I live in Italy. They can't get me. No jurisdiction, man. Italy. Italy was giving me I know there was this fake strikes I got from Italy for my Neon Genesis Evangelion reactions. I remember they had no like right over the stuff. It's interesting to see where these fake what's it called? These fake claims come from, because there's a lot of fake claims that fall through the cracks of the YouTube CMS system. The CIA has jurisdiction over planet Earth, man. America, man. Exceptionalism, man. Think they're fucking swinging their big dick around, man.
Whoa!
Are you ready to order? Take your time.
Take your fucking time.
Take your time.
It's the US freaking out that Facebook has too much power that they can't control. No. I don't know where these places are, for fuck's sake.
Take your time. See ya.
See ya. Alright, let's upgrade some shit, man. Why are they making a big deal? The US is much more than Facebook ever did. America still believes in manifest destiny. Why are they making a big deal? America's gonna crumble, man. Gonna crumble like Rome, man. Can't do anything here, man. What's going on? Where are the side quests for getting people, man, and being able to level up? I thought they'd be fucking rolling in. Oh God. King's doing all the work him damn self, man. I hate this when you're stuck against like a ceiling where you just gotta open up a... Where to go, man? Because they want to get re-elected. I mean, Google has more power than Facebook. Why don't they attack them too? Because they want to get re-elected. People are going with this Facebook data trend and are scared so politicians come in and save the day. Yeah, the American empire has been on decline for decades. China will be the dominant superpower this century. You're ahead of me by a mile in the game. Yeah, I'm at a wall right now. I can't find the right quests I need that will help me level up a particular facet of this game. Some of these side quests I can't even do. Where do I go again? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Rubbly Ruin. Might be this one. I can see now. Just JLA. China already taken over Hollywood. They already bought a lot of assets up here. Sorry, not here, but the US. China, man. Trump's trying to just come to a compromise with China because China's just dominating. I need to watch the news more. This Facebook controversy, I barely read. Gloss over, took me bollocks. It doesn't really concern me that much. Like, I know it's gonna affect privacy. It's gonna. What I don't want is the government, like the federalization of the internet, where the government come in and say, if you won't regulate, we're gonna regulate. I remember I was telling someone that's what happened to the MPAA. The MPAA said, look, if you're not gonna regulate yourselves, we're gonna come in and regulate the standards. That kind of example, right? Bollywood will take over America. Bollywood is already kind of surpassing Hollywood. Hey Simo, man, are you lurking in the chat? I need to ask you something. Simo, if you're in the chat, answer. If not, then I'm talking to myself. Hideaway Hollow. Yeah, he won't sell. He's done quite a lot actually. Trump isn't gonna do shit on infrastructure. A lot of it, it's scare jump. Gold Paw. Shit show cape. Someone never writes back. I just need to ask him where I can get quests so that I can upgrade the RTS stuff. Those quests.
Hey there. See you.
I don't know what to think about him anymore. Politics rub me the wrong way. What can you do? I'm jaded with politics. No man on earth that will be able to create a system, man. This is where the whole... See, look, they'll have you believe that theocracy is bad. I think that's true. Like, you need a secular democracy. I believe in secular democracy done right. But we're just getting shit after shit after shit in that, man. Like, I'm talking like divine intervention was thing, not theocracy. Legit, like divine intervention is gonna fix everything. People are scumbags, man. You just elect fucking grubby scumbags to office and fucking Bernie Sanders, man. Just little old man. You just wanted to do the right thing, man. No one gave a fuck about him. Snail Road. Trump is rebuilding the already biggest military on earth for no reason but to please defense contractors. Hey, what's going on here? Burning or fucked over. Kanye West will make America dope again. Kanye West. I hope Oprah never comes into power. Oprah loves drones, man. She got drones. She got drone earrings and shit. You know what drone I think is? You know what a stun bolting catalyst to the whole meat industry? That's what people think drone bombing is to the military. It's a lot more palatable. Yeah, we're just playing a video game. You can just see like a filthy green screen, you know, night vision or heat vision, and there's a little explosion that happens, but people died. But we got the terrorists. Like, it's that kind of thing. People think it's humane. There's nothing humane about it, man. And they think it's precision. We can get who we want in a group of 100 people. We can get one guy. Bullshit. Fucking collateral damage all the time. If you think there's no reason to build a military, you're dead wrong, my friend. America got enemies. America's making enemies by the fucking minute. They are. 600 billion wasn't enough for the military's manufacturing jobs. Are never coming back. Automation, bro. Military does a lot more than get boots on the ground and go pew pew. I don't believe it. Like I know you need a military. You need a standing military, but I don't agree with the kind of shit that the military has been doing. Not even that we equip our military properly. You send the blacks and Hispanics to die out there, innit? And none of the chicken hawks are sending their kids out. White middle class people sniffing all the cocaine and drugs while we're blaming Mexico when there's a demand for it in America. Like, America needs to fix the fuck up and stop blaming other people, man. Other countries, all this shit. Will she let me up? Oh, fuck. I thought I could make it up. The US needs to get out and stay out. Middle East has been great since they intervened. Man, yeah, military intervention. People who work for what's it called? For foreign entanglement, against foreign entanglement. That's the best policy, I think. No, America doesn't care. America doesn't actually care for these countries. They go in there, but they don't actually give a shit about these countries. Let's not pretend that America gives a crap. America don't give a crap about brown people, Middle Eastern sand Negroes. They don't care. They don't do it for the betterment of humanity, make themselves feel good. They do it for their own interests. So nobody wants people going there. The public here are saying, don't go there. We don't care. Just get our sons and daughters out of that mess, man. It was a proxy war between US and Russia. Exactly, proxies. Always got to use proxies, isn't it? Let other people die for your things, because it's not palatable to the US public when your own boys and girls are dying, right? So you got to be fighting proxy wars and backing the rebels and giving them weapons and training Mujahideen and fucking all this shit. Huh? Everyone does everything for their own interests. But this idea that like it's like they don't sell it to you like that. They don't sell it to the public. They either tell you it's for your own good, like national security. Killing one guy hasn't done anything, man. ISIS was born out of Iraq, the whole failure in Iraq, you know. Same with Vietnam, same with Korea, Gulf of Tonkin, man. Let's just bolster the war effort. Let's just fucking do a false flag and shit. And no one talks about Gulf of Tonkin, man. That's the one thing I learned from Alex Jones, which is now on record. Like the one thing I could take away from what I learned from Jones, which was like a truth, was the Gulf of Tonkin. Same with Vietnam. Yeah, exactly. Destabilize. Like, imagine someone came to fucking UK or America and did that shit to us. All for the prevention of communism ideals and the spread of Rusina influence. Can you imagine if Korea stepped up to American soil, or China stepped up to American soil and started doing the kind of shit that America does in other countries? We wouldn't take that shit. This specific convo annoys me usually. It does, man. It pisses me off. There's nothing. America, I know America can't do right from wrong, even when they're trying to do right. But nah, man, you just need to get the fuck out of these countries. Stop opening your military bases there. Stop trying to bolster your military presence. Do you know how many military bases are in the Middle East? Well, why do you want it there? You want missiles pointed everywhere. They blame Korea for having missiles pointed that can go fly all the way this country or that country, or look how many missile bases and military bases they got around the world. They can just fucking destroy any country from anywhere. Middle East was just a big mess before they intervened. Now it's just dramatically brought to the surface. It's like the Cuban Missile Crisis as well. Slide up in them DMs, innit? That's what America's like. It's like sliding up in DMs, but not DMs you're sliding up in. You just slide your missiles in range of your enemies, or people you think will be enemies. Isolationist policies are the reason for World War I and 9/11. No, I mean, foreign entanglement. Isolationist doesn't mean foreign entanglement doesn't mean that you're isolationist. The military-industrial complex is the problem. Who's like the biggest? The people with the biggest military-industrial complex is the U.S. Well, but you can't expect America to not intervene in the Middle East and Russia, and let Russia gain all the strategic advantages. I don't feel Russia's this evil, man. Like they're superpower, and yeah, they want their interests and stuff. But they're reactionary, innit? That's what it is. America pushes a bit, Russia pushes a bit further. Russia pushes a bit further again. Middle East chess game, yeah. Faizan in the middle. Not Faizan, I wish we had the influence of Faizan, but we don't. If we did not intervene in Korea, Vietnam, and the Middle East, would be Russia's puppet right now. Well, it's gonna be someone's puppet, innit? But does it have to be? Does it have to be the US's? At least then you got an excuse to do something about Russia, instead of just like showboating like we do with Russia all the time. The showboating shit that goes on. You're stuck in this perpetual state of like momentum shift, and in the momentum shift, the fuckers in the middle get screwed over. You know, better us than Russia is the motto. Yeah. That's the world at large. There needs to be a third way. No left or right paradigm, no Democrats and fucking conservatives. There needs to be a third way somehow in the world. The two superpowers just red versus blue shit, man. Survival of the fittest, I'm reminded of. The weak get eaten, man. Man, I'm sure there's gonna be justice, man. There is a third way. The Green Party. Shit, man. Politics bugs me. You feel powerless as one person. You can have your view in it, but you still feel powerless. You still feel that things aren't getting done the way you would get them done. It's just, there's no compromising. That's the problem. There's no compromising. Anime is the way. Let it all end, man. Let it all end. That's why I'm just one of them doomsdayers. I'm one of them doomsday guys. Not because I'm religious. There are religious people I know that don't even talk about doomsday and the end of the apocalypse and stuff like me. I'm like an outlier amongst my community where I just look forward to the end, man. Whether it's meteors, freaking, you know. I'm not one to feed into global warming, so I'm energy conscious. I'm energy conscious, so I don't get light bulbs like that. Energy saving light bulbs I get. I wash my clothes at 30 if I can, and so. But I just look forward to a glorious end to humanity, man. Just get the bullshit out of the way, man. All the fighting's over, all the war's over. What is the joke? Nah, legit I do. I feel as though I wouldn't be good at, like, if you put me in charge of a country, I'd be like, fuck this, man. I can't be arsed, man. Like, it's bad enough being a YouTuber where you get your haters. Like, imagine having the power and then just people hating on you like 24/7. I don't know how Trump does it, man. Trump's got that thick skin, right? He's a dickhead and I hate him. But he must have thick skin to not buckle under the pressure of that, man. Like, unless the US and Russia teamed up and conquered the world, that would be the only third way. That's like similar to what's it called? Man in the High Castle, right? Japan and the Nazis carving up the US, man. Kaiser Friedrich IV said, if it's to end, let it end as magnificently as possible. I'm with that guy. I'm with that guy. I'm with that guy. Let it end as magnificently as possible. Nobody can complain. No one can complain. Not only is it end to war, end to suffering, it's the most heinous and stupid way of doing it. End to war, end to suffering, end to the bullshit, the pettiness, end of Evangelion, exactly. As much as any of us dislike Trump, he's the world by the balls and he knows it. One of the best analogies I've heard about Trump is that he's a mud monster. Mud monster. Fuck, man. You mean like he takes a punch, right, and it just goes through and he's like regenerates or some shit. He molds himself to whatever comes his way, right? A fucking sex scandal was enough to practically destroy Clinton's reputation. Sex scandal, porn star scandal, hush money scandal, that's not even touching him. I said to someone, it's like foam bullets. Like someone firing a Nerf gun, foam bullets on the guy, bounced off him. Trump is made of it. Where do I go next? Nah, this will have to do. Nah, he's just regular old Teflon Don. He has no filter. Fuck, man. I wonder what I'd say to Trump if I met him. I'd be kind of in awe. I can imagine for a brief second being in awe of him. A little bit in awe of him. Then I remember, man, this guy's a fucking scumbag, man. I'm gonna slap his ass up and shit. That's how it'd be like. For a second, legit, I'd be in awe of the guy. But after that, I'll be like, alright, mud can't bring him down. Shit, man. He's got no humanity. That's the problem with him. You need to have a humanity. Yang had humanity. Reinhardt had some fucking basic humanity in him. You know, I read a tweet somewhere that, you know, say what you want about Obama, at least there was some basic humanity to his term, right? There was some basic humanity, like even if it was fake or it was just bullshit, right? There's no humanity in Trump, man. That stupid duck face he makes. Level 12. I can do this one then. He's smart and plays his cards right. Yeah, he's smart, but he doesn't. There's no humanity in him, man. There's no like, you need humanity. You need a love for your people, man. That's being the true qualities of leaders, man. Like, my way of seeing him is at least he doesn't pretend to care. Yeah, true. He wants a legacy. That's what he wants. They have got strong guys there. I need my hammer, guys. Hammer time. It's hammer time. Alright. Trump doesn't know the difference between his toe and his dick. That's how stupid he is. Yeah. Warped, honestly. He hasn't got good qualities in a human being. He just doesn't. I mean, what happens like when a society doesn't care about those qualities? That society is happy for a guy to sleep around porn stars and give hush money and say the kind of shit he does, right? Like, I have some views, but I would never say them publicly. And if I was to take out, I'd hold them back, right? Just for the betterment of people, right?
There's plenty more where that
It's all about money, man. Deficit this, blah blah blah, $1 trillion deficit, this, that. You know what? I'm reminded of Walking Dead. What about after? What about after? All the damage you're doing to social cohesion, right? What about after? You all got to live together, right? But you're damaging all that just to clear that deficit.
Forgive me.
I did not have the sexual intercourse with that woman when in her presidency. Try reading the shit about Clinton on WikiLeaks. You'll be appalled. Just an awful person. They're bad as well. They're bad as well. There's no one good. The one person that could have been good was like Bernie, right? But that's the problem, man. We don't listen. We don't learn from history. At least Bernie's old enough to know history and learn from history. I'm sure we're gonna get a celebrity president next. Trump's made it so, like, made the presidency such a cheap thing now that you're gonna get any Tom, Dick and Harry celebrity being it now. I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock or Oprah or someone became, you know. What's that about? You like wrinkly prunes, Berserker? What? Bernie had socialist ideals that would have devastated the economy 50 years from now. Damn, man, the socialism stigma, man. That's the same thing they threw at Corbyn. Yeah, socialist, you fucking socialist. I mean, he has advisors. Even Trump hasn't been able to cause the damage that he might have caused. He had advisors that can advise him better. Bernie would have had the right advisors. And he wouldn't have been able to get some things through Congress, same way that Trump can't get stuff through Congress, like, you know, a few things. Oh, they're gonna completely devastate my ass. I don't know how this is a level 12 fucking mission. Fuck, just looked it up. Most countries are social democratic and are doing a lot better than the US. Just a right-wing myth based on bullshit. Yeah. Socialist Party. Okay, who's left? Nobody's left. The US is the most advanced, free, and largest economic house in the world. I wouldn't say, like, you say free, right? But you got the Patriot Act, your War Powers Act and shit, like, you fucking TSA, like, your civil liberties are getting eroded, bit by bit, man. No one's free there, man. like bit by bit. They're just taking it a little bit creeping. It's that creeping kind of fucking, you know. Where the fuck am I going, man? Fuck. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Let me do battle of Thermopylae in these fuckers. Lead them to the gates.
Follow my lead!
Forward. Flip bomb.
Follow my lead!
We can't afford to lose. We can't afford to lose. Nothing.
There's plenty more where that came from!
Ready? It's now or never.
Follow my lead! Show you what I can do! You youngsters will not get the better of me!
This should work.
I'm not considering pay because I don't know any specialization yet.
There is no over to, eh?
Stay strong.
I'll never let my prey escape.
Stay strong.
Better not.
Okay.
This should work.
Move back.
Don't let them get away.
But there aren't doctors who make under 100k in the US anyway. Fuck, man. Taking these guys a mission, man. These guys are archers.
Charge! 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 Don't let them get away! Don't let them get away! Don't let them get away!
Okay.
Jeez.
Form a square! Charge! Now's our chance! Now! Forward!
Under 100k should be an option at all. In addition, there would be incredible waiting times for surgeries. Just because of the sheer number of people in the US. Yeah, I mean, people are fucking needed doctors, man. Can I avoid these fuckers?
Blimey.
What is this, man? What the fuck?
Yes.
The tread carefully, that Your Majesty.
That's the end of that.
Oh wow, we did it. Nice. My family is in Israel. It's more than I'd make there anyway. All of a sudden you have a shortage of doctors. Then you have loads of people waiting on surgeries. Yeah, this tune was jarring. Can we fucking get a save up in here, man? There we go, you fucking badass. How I hate it when fucking JRPGs that are smooth sailing just fucking give you the hump, man. And no one wants to be a doctor anymore because the pay isn't good. It costs a lot of training in college. Yeah. It's a lot of your life to give away, right? To the study, to that field. And some people's personal circumstances sometimes don't allow them to see it through. You know, you never know what could happen in, you know, that many years. Seat of the Sea Beast. Okay, 5:20. I'll stream for 10 more minutes. Coming up to the 3-hour mark here. Tuition is almost free.
Well,
Don't go out of country for college. Yeah. Banana nut. Here we go. Time to show and prove. Terror of the Tide, Cetus. Oh, I love he slurped up his tongue.
Golly.
Do your words. Now, clobber him. Take that.
Oh, jeez. Clear thing, not this guy.
Need a little help here. Don't let me down.
My Bane makes the operation no way now. Where are you from originally, Just Jelly?
Make yourselves useful.
Shit, I'm almost got that bastard. Very good pay for cyber defense in Norway. You're in the Midwest, okay.
Oh!
Debt is like, you know, debt is just an unavoidable thing, man. Unavoidable at all, unless you're from rich families, rich parents. The ocean's Aether.
Yes.
And where they hold their assets. Yeah. You got them havens, man, them havens. When think about how absurd this is, I was ready to go to a US school. One year tuition there equals 6 years tuition, plus 6 years rent, plus 6 years food in Italy. Bloody hell, man. So pay is also huge for my field. That is disgusting, man. How can you justify that, man? Would they have classified you as foreign national, so you would have got that? Your tuition was unique. That was unique to your tuition. Is that not how it is? Is that how much it is for people who actually live there? Because I know foreign students pay a lot, man. A lot. No, but it's roughly the same for everyone. Fuck, man. How could you... What can you do, man? That's what... Like, they know people will pay it because families and people are like, look, education is the most important thing. The only way we get anywhere through life is through education. So they know this family or this person will break bones, bend over backwards, sell their homes to pay for this. And that's extortion, man. That's disgusting, man. Half of that if you live here and you have a workaround. And the degree at my university is recognized by the California Medical Board, which is the domineering one in the policy. This is why it's become competitive now. Education's really competitive. Like, if you want to get a competitive education, then you have to look around. You have to legit just leave the country you're fucking born in. That's just disgusting, man. Education is a hot button issue. It's still the one thing, man, that just needs fixing. I don't even need a degree. All I need are certifications, yeah. It was same for me. My degree didn't mean shit after I left uni. It was my certification, so I needed to get certified as a chartered accountant to do what I did. My degree had no bearing on that. And my year was the last year where we didn't have to pay top-up fees. Top-up fees came in after I left uni. And people were paying 7-8 grand a year. Not just education, more in healthcare costs as well, yeah.
Yes.
I have many, but I'm here working on ISC2. Everything besides education and healthcare is amazing in the US. Food prices are fucking like rock bottom. Food costs barely anything there. Ridiculously cheap. Toiletries, living, housing is decent there as well. You can get a really good house, even compared to the UK. Like 3-bedroom house there probably costs like 2/3 of what it costs here in the UK. Probably even half.
But... What is it?
Brine skimmer. Shit. Nothing that matters there is what's it called? Nothing. Things that matter there are expensive. Things that really don't matter, like fucking carcinogens and fucking corn syrup and steroid injected meat and all the things. These things like are cheap, but things that fucking matter, like school and healthcare, stupid. I bought a house in the US, made an investment after working for a year. I'm living off the rent while studying. Exactly. Bloody hell, man. The things people have to do. The things people have to do, man, to survive. It's ridiculous. You're told something through education that, look, this is your path, man. You get through your degree, man, you're set. Bullshit, man. You need more than that. Postgrad education has now become more necessary than your CSEs, GCSEs, A-levels, all that stuff. Some people leave school, drop out of college, end up working. Probably by the time the person's reached, who went through college, got out, and finally gets a job after university, the person who dropped out of college, who was working for like 4 or 5 years, probably earning more than the guy that graduated. One of those Orlando investments that are constantly spammed about on social media, but no one ever does. I jumped on it. Yeah, it's good that no one jumps on it, I guess. You get out ahead of it. High school is nothing compared to college, and college is nothing compared to the workforce. Exactly. They don't prepare you. They don't adequately prepare you for the working world, man. Dollar in.
Yeah.
You have my thanks.
That being said, I wouldn't know hardly anything to do today without college. True. It's just a platform, stepping stone to what you really want.
All right.
Alright, Moin, I'm off. Good night. I'm about to end anyway. Nothing beats experience in my book. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. I'll probably continue that story beat, like, streaming tomorrow or something. Fuck, I gotta do Yu Hakusho. This is the longest I've gone without doing Space Brothers and Yu Hakusho. Experience is the only thing that builds up proficiency and competency. Exactly. We absorb like sponges, only to just squeeze it and blurt it out on an exam for an arbitrary number on a paper somewhere. But nothing can replace real experience. That's why my certification required I get the bare minimum, just like offhand, get like 6 months experience while I was studying for those exams. Just a bare minimum. You have to fill in a journal for the experience you need. You need, payroll experience. You need bookkeeping experience. You need, reporting experience. All that stuff, and you need to get that while you studied, while you did the exams. I'm Saljin, Jas, JLA, Cunning, Berserk, all you guys that were joining. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier than this as well. So I'm trying to get them early as I can. So yeah, peace out, guys. Thank you for joining.